Alright, so the motor plate's all set. Next step is doing the chain guard. Just going to take a little measurement here, try to get a little wrap around, something like that. I'm looking at like a 14-inch piece, almost dropped that. Like a 14, 15-inch piece, something like that. I'm just going to use a 1-inch flat stock. I got like 20 feet of it for, what was it, $7 for 20 feet. I'm only going to need like 14 inches, but you can't go wrong buying that much. And then I'm going to take this old thing, I don't even know where this came from. It's an old, I think it's an old socket box. And I'm just going to use the sheet metal to try to make the side piece of the chain guard. So let's get into it.
So Mike's about to chop up the piece of 1-inch metal that he needs, and yeah, it's just hanging in the breeze.
10-footer.
Yeah. Oh, Scott finally showed up.
So, yeah.
We might get something done on his bike.
Sweet.
Go ahead and cut that.
Okay, got the piece all set. This is the 15-inch piece or so. Got it bent, contouring. Coping is pretty copacetic right there. And then I laid it out. I just did a little, it's hard to see because the marker wasn't working on the grease, but I did like scribe a line in with a screwdriver. But basically I just use this as a template, and I'm gonna cut out like there, 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 and then try to cut that radius as good as I can. I'm gonna just use like an angle grinder. Oh no, you know what? I have the air tool with the
oh yeah, we do
air
have
tool
that.
with the cutoff.
Yep.
That'll probably get the contour a little better. So yeah, that's what you'll be seeing now. Alright, so I got my two pieces made up. I cut this thing out. It took a lot longer than I thought to cut. I cleaned up the edge somewhat for where the weld's gonna go. So yeah, this is gonna sit. It came with this nice lip, which is like perfect for setting it up. That was just the edge of the toolbox. So I'm just gonna put it right in here, and it looks pretty good. And so I'm gonna just try welding it from the outside, and then grinding it smooth, hoping it looks decent, as opposed to welding from the inside and then leaving this unfinished edge. Excuse me. So yeah, I'm gonna give it a try, see how it comes out. Alright, got the chain guard all welded up. I decided not to weld it on the outside. It was a little unnecessary, so I just went welded on the inside. I know it's over the top for sheet metal, but I wanted to make sure when I was grinding I didn't grind through and have holes, you know, where I kind of ground that on a bevel. So let's go ahead and put it on the bike. I'm really happy with the contour and everything of how it fits, but the only issue I'm dealing with is I was kind of hoping to be able to use the stock mount for the, you know, like the 97cc one or whatever. And the problem is it's just, you can see the hole there and there's enough meat, but it really needed to be on the other side because if you look, there's no room in between, there we go, in between that bracket, there's no room. So what I'm gonna have to do is cut that bracket right out, and this will sit where it wants to, and I'll probably make a bracket back here, and then just one up front somewhere. I probably am not going to get to that tonight. I'm running out of time. So yeah, I'll probably come back and come up with a game plan, maybe think about it a little bit, and then see what we end up with for an idea. Alright, so you saw me just welding on the tabs that are going to hold on the chain guard. It's pretty sturdy, you know, it's not really like structural or anything, but it's going to be enough if the chain ever breaks to stop it from whipping, because this is 1/8 inch steel on the outside. So yeah, it's looking pretty sturdy, pretty good. I was going to make some kind of tab to mount the exhaust to the frame, but this is pretty thick tubing, and this has a nice thick flange on here. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and skip that for now. Worst case, if it seems like it's getting loose, or if I notice cracks or something, you know, I could just do one after, because it won't disturb the paint too much just to do one right on this crossbar here. So other than that, my frame is in good shape. I'm going to be ready to take the motor off and basically just go for paint pretty soon. That's where we're looking at. And by the way, I took I was actually already thinking for orange, but Sammy Russell commented in the one of the videos where we asked for some advice on what colors to go. And so yeah, I'm going to go with this Chevy orange. It's kind of like an orange mixed with a red. I hope it's going to give the look I want. I don't want it to be like pumpkin orange, but I think that's going to be pretty good. So that should look pretty good, and I'll be doing a painting video on it probably next week or so, I hope. But yeah, that should be the next you're seeing of it.